What's like another establishment that's like very specific to like Japanese nightlife? Because I like to think that like the karaoke nightlife.
I mean, karaoke nightlife here has just got it done. Like it's the perfect kind of place for karaoke.
Because I didn't realize until recently, but like the karaoke in Japan is so much different to the perception of karaoke in Western countries. Because I remember when Yumi and Felix, when we took Felix to a karaoke for the first time, he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
He was kind of like, oh, karaoke.
Sounds cringe.
It sounds cringe. Because I think in his mind, his idea of karaoke is an open bar karaoke.
Yeah.
Which I think a lot of people think.
I think a lot of people think. Because in Japan, I feel like after the izakaya, or after going to a pub in England, the precedence is after the pub, you basically go clubbing. There's no other place to go. But in Japan...
Or go home and watch fat anime too.
Yeah, exactly, right? But in Japan, you can just go to karaoke and just continue the sesh there. And also hang out with your mates and sing a bunch of songs as well.
It's all you can drink at karaoke
and again, it's all you can drink. Everywhere you go in Japan, you can get all you can drink. It's fucking great.
It's all you can drink, and the karaoke establishment is open 24 hours.
Yeah.
Which is just like a power move.
Although I swear, like, whichever brand is offering, because not all of them do all you can drink, and some of them do it for like way more expensive than others.
Oh, yeah.
And I never know which fucking one it is, so I just walk in and I'm like, please be the cheap one.
But that's the thing though. Like, you have to kind of go around to each brand of karaoke chain and kind of be like, okay, this is the cheapest one for all you can drink. This is the most expensive one for all you can drink. So you have to kind of be like, okay, do I take value over price or price over value?
Yeah.
Right. Because you know that if you go to the cheap ones, the food is probably going to be like not that great.
Because like I've never, like my entire life, I've never really enjoyed karaoke until I experienced karaoke in Japan.
Right.
Because it's not only like having a private room. So to explain Japanese karaoke, you have this private room where you can just sing as many songs as you like that you choose. There's no one watching you apart from your own mates, and you can just have fun and sing whatever the hell you want in the comfort of your own privacy.
Home, right?
They also have like every single like Western song. So,
So like they have a selection that is like that eclipses everywhere else I've been to. They have like English songs, Chinese songs, Korean songs, and obviously Japanese songs.
Anime songs. They got a lot of anime songs.
I was about to say, man, singing anime songs while you're plastered as a weeb. That was like, I remember my first experience was with Joey, and it was like one of the funnest experiences ever. It's like seeing that list of all the anime songs. It's like opening Pandora's box. You're like,
which one?
Which one do I sing?
It's like, and then the moment he selected fucking "Tell Me Why" by the Pen Pals, I was just like, yeah, okay,
the original Berserk
with
OP.
the shittiest guitar riff in existence. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, it's already bad in the original, but then the karaoke version is like, oh, this is so much worse, but it's so much
better.
Blasted
at 3 a.m. We fucking destroyed that song more than it already destroyed itself.
We sung that song like 3 times. It's like once was enough, and we're like, let's do it again. Oh my god. So I fucking miss karaoke, man. Ever since the Rona, we haven't really been able to go out.
They were shut down for a while.
I think it's back open though, right?
Yeah, it is now.
From what I understand, yeah. But
it's hard to get in that mood, you know?
Yeah, I know. Because like, I don't know, like, I feel now that we've all kind of been established here, it's like become a little bit more difficult to just be like, hey, you want to stay up till like 4 a.m. to go to karaoke?
Maybe because I go to bed at like 12 now. I think I get really fucking tired early.
Yeah.
Like my sleep schedule is a lot healthier now. Okay, to explain another thing about Japanese drinking culture is that you have this ticking clock, and it's called the last train. And if you miss the last train, you're staying out until 5 a.m. There's basically no in between. Either you choose to go home at like 11, 12?
11, 12
like 11:30, which to me is like, if it was just 1 hour later or like 2 hours later, it would be perfect. Because after about 1 o'clock, I'd be like, okay, I've had my fun. This has been cool. I'm going to catch the last train now. But like having to choose between going out at like 11:30 when you're just about getting to that point of drunkenness that you just want to keep the night going, to staying up till 5 a.m., which we've done it several times. And every time I just feel more dead inside the night after, man.
There is nothing worse. I think the only thing that is worse than going home while you're buzzed at 11 p.m. is catching that first train at 4:30, just like fucking like, oh god.
It's like sunny outside, and then there's businessmen next to you, and you're clearly a fucking mess.
You just turn into a fucking vampire. It's just like,
and then
the sun, no.
I fucking fell asleep one time and missed my stop by like an hour. I woke up at like 6 a.m. like in like so fucking north of
Like
Tokyo.
the end of the line, right?
Yeah. I was like an hour from, like, I think I was like an hour and a half from Tokyo.
Yeah.
That's how far I'd gone. And I had to like get back. And I was so fucking done.
Yeah.
It was like 6:30 a.m. when I realized. And I was like, no. So I wanted to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, that's the tough thing, man. I mean, that's the thing. Like, back when I was like still single and like kind of going out and doing a lot more of like the 4 a.m., 5 a.m. stuff, it would be a little bit easier because, you know, say like a couple of my friends would be like, it'd be like, you know, 1 or 2 a.m. I'd be like, maybe we shouldn't continue anymore. It was really easy because you could just go to a manga cafe and just book a fucking room for like 2-3 hours and just fucking sleep in there until the first train. And that shit's like, but we haven't done that. We should do that more often instead of just being like, let's call up a taxi and spend $100 to get home.
I've always known that you can do the manga cafes. I just don't want to have that conversation at 3 a.m. smashed to some Japanese dude where I'm like, manga. Jikan? Yeah. Hi.
You should just be like, sleep 2 hours. Let me in. Just monkey brain, and they'll be like, okay, we get it. We understand.
Maybe. I've every single time I've just been like, I'll just wait till 5 a.m.
Yeah, we should just do that from now on. If we're having like a boys night, we just be like, I don't want to. Because sometimes I don't want to spend $100 to fucking go home.
If we're all going back the same way, it's time we split it 3 ways.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But still, it's like you still feel like shit going home.
This is my side.
Wait, what? What happened?
I don't know why what is this clown juice doing to me? Fuck.
The clownness is getting to you.
Fuck. It's fighting my monkeyness.
The clown is taking over.